Hey, welcome back to Fallout 4. This is part 10. We find ourselves standing in the rain outside of Good Neighbor. We're following along with the story, and we're about to enter Good Neighbor to try and find the next piece of the puzzle. See if we can locate our son. Good Neighbor is a pretty cool location, but I don't think I've actually spent much time here beyond the story. Like the few times that I've played Fallout 4, like I'll come here, I'll activate this cutscene, and then I kind of move on. But maybe I'll take a look around.
You better back off, or you're the one who's gonna need insurance.
Well, hey, all right. We'll just say
Wow,
your
surprising.
insurance is paid up for now, okay?
Nick Valentine makes a rare visit to
Yeah.
town, and you're hassling his friend here with that.
Maybe I'll take a look
extortion
around and
crap.
see
Good to see you.
what else there is. I don't think. I mean,
What
it's
do
a
you
pretty
care?
small.
She ain't one of us.
No
Oh, that's
love
weird. We
for
made
Mayor Finn. I said let her
me and
go.
Nick arrived at the same time.
Soft, Hancock. You keep letting outsiders walk all over us. One day, there'll be a new man.
Come on, man. This is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something. Why'd you have to go and say that, huh? Breaking my heart. Over here. Now I know you had old Finn handled back there, but a mayor's gotta make a point sometimes. You alright?
I'm fine. Thanks for taking care of him.
Good. Now don't let this incident taint your view of our little community. Good neighbors of the people, for the people. You feel me? Everyone's welcome.
I think there's a picture of Kurt Cobain with the new Shankai hat and those exact glasses on.
Yeah, I feel you.
Good. You stay cool, and you'll be part of the neighborhood. So long as you remember who's in charge.
Well, hello. Everything here is guaranteed to injure, maim, or kill at your discretion. Except me. I only kill when I want to.
Who? What are you?
I'm a woman, baby. Can't you tell?
Oh, of course you are. It's just all those metal plates. You're a robot, right? A very womanly robot.
Was that a pickup line?
Oh wow.
I've heard better. Now, are you buying anything?
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Murder and mayhem at a discount.
Cool. All right. So normally I think I would break all this stuff down, but I don't think we're gonna get back to Sanctuary anytime soon, or at least not in this episode. So maybe I'll sell this stuff and make some money back for stuff that we actually want to purchase. Cool. So I think this person has a good laser weapon that I'm interested in buying, but I'm not sure. Definitely not that. That's too funny. That's a pool cue with a knife taped to the end of it. I've never seen that before. Alright, so the only legendary she has is the legendary rocket launcher, and that's... Although cool, I don't need that. Man, wow, 20,000 caps for that. Yeah, hopefully we just end up finding our own cool legendaries.
Oh, new face walks into my store, and you're not even screaming yet. Very polite. You let me know if anything catches your fancy.
I'll take a look, sure.
Remember, no returns, exchanges, or death threats.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do after this. I'll go talk to Dr. Amari and move that forward. Destroyers. Oh, that's kind of cool. Increases wearer's movement speed. That's not bad, too. Only 1,000. And that's a weird perk. I don't think I've ever seen that perk before. Damage by humans. Man, I wish we had like some sort of live voting that I could do, because I want to buy one of these, but I don't know which one. I mean, we're really not getting hurt all that much by humans so far, or any enemies, but I'm sure that'll come. I mean, realistically, if that was like damage reduced by either super mutants or robots, that might be more interesting to me, because I feel like those are the ones that really get you. Yeah, I'm gonna buy the left leg. So that means that I can sell. Yeah, unfortunately, man, that was a pretty good perk too, though. You know, that doesn't mean I have to sell that, though. You know what? I'll keep that for now, and then we'll switch back to it if we need to. I think, yeah, that's a pretty good idea. And then I'm gonna sell just a few. Cool. All right. Yeah, you know what? I'll keep on. I think we still have some more speech checks, so I'll keep on the charisma stuff for now. We're not gonna be doing any fighting in here anyway, so.
Brotherhood of Steel. Better stay out of good neighbor. All I'm saying.
That'd be really neat. It'd be really cool if this game was dynamic enough to the point that, like, the Brotherhood could take over the Commonwealth, and like you'd see them clear everything out and make little bases everywhere, like reclaim all the
Mr. Valentine.
reclaim all of the settlements.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt.
Dr. Amari?
Yes, I take it this isn't a social call.
We need your help, Doctor. I need the memories from a man named Kellogg. But he's dead.
I know it's asking for a miracle, Amari, but you've pulled off the
There's a
impossible
magazine
before.
over there on the table.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you do realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Please. Nick told me you're the only one who could make this work.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Here's what I could find.
I don't remember.
What's
Do
this?
we?
This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Go on, Doctor.
Mr. Valentine is an older generation synth. But Institute technology being what it is, the brain implant could fit him. But that's an incredible risk to take. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. I'm well past the warranty date anyway.
Hey, I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we've found your son. All right, let's do this.
Whenever you're ready, Mr.
Wow,
Valentine.
alright, so we just get right into it. I
If
thought that
start
this was later
cackling
on.
like an old grizzled
Bingo.
mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Tell me you have a way past this, Doctor.
Let me think. The encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Any idea of what I'm gonna see in there?
I have no clue. But considering we only have a single piece of the medial temporal lobe and not the whole brain...
When did Inception come out? I wonder if it was
it'll be
before or after this game.
All right, let's get started.
Just sit down over there and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
It was really cool that they used the, this technology again from Fallout 3. In Fallout 3, there was a whole vault of people trapped in these things, and like they were kind of like in the Matrix.
The transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
I remember this part being pretty interesting, but it's not too action-packed.
Can you hear me? Ah, good.
I'll try not to linger.
The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
Mom knew how it was. She wasn't
Remember,
soft, but
you are experiencing these
she
memories
loved me
as Kellogg.
in her way,
This may prove disorienting at first.
and she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then. I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though. Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why
This
Mom was
doesn't
with
seem
him.
to be what we're looking for.
Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete
There
asshole.
appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. there. Try that one.
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on that petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand that's what happiness felt like. I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer. It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah, you've got to give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kind of green.
I know, but that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on,
Let's keep
you're
looking.
great with her.
I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there
I
to
found
help them.
another memory to try. I'll connect you.
It's kind of tragic.
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me. Oh, we'll pay you.
And, you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
So,
I like seeing how his
you're with
character
the
model
Institute.
changes.
I wanted
His,
to
like,
see
armor
for
gets, like,
myself
bigger
if
and-
you really existed.
We do, as
pretty
you can
cool.
see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748. Initiate.
It's funny that he had a cigarette just then in the cutscene. They should have gave him one of those cigars that we used to track him.
Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Oh, the cigarette's still stuck to his gun.
One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of grain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Oh, cool.
Manual override initiated.
But then, like, towards the end of his life, all he needed was the armor on the arm. That's really
All
cool.
computers are still working. That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find it.
Pod C6. Down the hall near the end.
I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but I never liked to. But it was better this way. Better than taking his kid and leaving him alive.
This is the one. Here.
Open it. Almost. Everything's gonna be fine.
Come here. Come here, baby.
No. I got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only gonna tell you once.
I'm not giving you Shaun.
God damn it. Get the kid out of here and let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready. Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
Piper's really done it this time. I mean, I'm not saying she's right, but...
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long.
Kellogg.
It's okay. One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
X688, ready to relay with Shaun.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
Weird. Excuse me.
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
I'm okay, Doctor. Thank you.
That's good. But I want you to keep monitoring yourself. We have to be sure there's no long-term damage. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
There's more than one person who knows about the Institute. Virgil, that scientist who escaped.
I didn't know Institute scientists could defect. This changes everything. He could answer all sorts of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That can't be right. No one would risk going there, not even to hide.
That's why he's there. To make the Institute think twice about following him.
That must be it. He's using the radiation in the glowing sea like a shield, or a cloak, a way to throw them off and be at an advantage. If Virgil found a way to survive there, you'll have to do the same, if you're going to follow him.
How do I fight that much radiation, Doctor?
There are chemical compounds. Rad-X, Radaway. You'd need as much as you could carry. Maybe more. A sealed environment suit would be great, if you could find one. Or maybe one of those suits of power armor. That would be perfect.
I'll find a way to get through the rads.
I was thinking about trying to find
Good luck.
a radiation suit, but maybe,
By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine
maybe
first.
using that
Remove the implant while
old
you were waking up.
armor that I got from that first
He's
mission.
waiting for you upstairs.
Once again, though, I wish we had like some sort of voting thing. I don't know what I should, excuse me, I don't know what I should do. Should I go to the glowing sea, or should I do like a side mission or something? Split the episodes up, like a little bit of story and a little bit of like extra stuff.
Nick.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. That was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Is that you?
What? What are you talking about?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Amari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going.
I
wonder if there's like
head out
any.
on my own from here, Nick.
Good luck out there. You know where to find me.
I wonder if they do anything more with that Kellogg thing, where like Kellogg's inside Valentine's body.
Sounds like Ellie needs to talk to us. We should head back to the office next chance we get.
Gotcha.
Hey, Daisy, glad you can make it. How's my favorite girl doing? Didn't I see you on a date with Browski the other day?
He wishes.
All right, we're getting off track. What was I saying? Oh, that's right. What matters? We freaks gotta stick together. And the best way to stick together is to keep an eye out for what drives us apart. feel me?
Yeah, you tell it like it is, Hancock.
Now, what out there in our
Whoever this
big,
Brotherhood of
friendly
Steel is,
Commonwealth
I'm not buying
wanna
that.
drive
We
us
come in
apart?
peace.
What kind of twisted, unneighborly boogeyman would want to hurt our peaceful community?
The Institute and their sins!
That's right. Who said that? Coming up to my office later. You've earned yourself some jet. The Institute. They're the real enemy. Not the Raiders. Not the super mutants. Not even those tools over in Diamond City.
I don't know, Hancock. I'd sure love to give McDonough a kick in the ass.
Hey, we all know I got my own personal beef with that lardhead. Let's stay focused. Now, I want everyone to keep the Institute in mind. When someone starts acting funny. When people are doing things they don't normally do. When family starts pushing you away for no reason. We all know who's behind that kind of shit. And the only way to stop it is to stick together. They can't control us if we're not afraid. Now, who's scared of the Institute?
Not us!
And which town in the Commonwealth should the Institute not fuck with?
Good neighbor.
And who's in charge of good neighbor?
Hancock! Of the people, for the people!
Need a place to stay? Try Hotel Rexford.
Now, I've seen a lot of crazy stuff in my
Excuse
time,
me.
but a flying ship? Yowza.
If you hit upon something.
I wonder if she has a
Don't have no
radiation suit for
I
sale.
hope you're buying. Even a girl with an arsenal full of weapons.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Murder and mayhem.
Okay. This lady had like more general stuff. Maybe she'll have
Daisy.
Oh, you're bad. Can't get enough.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Everything's guaranteed to last. Until it
Right.
doesn't.
Nope. Alright, so what is the... Alright, so they're just saying literally go down to the glowing sea. Like that's just the next part of the mission. Alright, so I'm going to fast travel back to Sanctuary. I'm going to clean out some extra stuff that I have. Shocking. I feel like I do that too much. I just can't stop hoarding. So the good news is that we have a lot. Nice. We have a lot of healing items. We have a decent amount of water too. Yeah, I gotta get rid of this random stuff that has That's weird. Like, those things, like, almost look like they could be installed.
What are you building?
Oh, we have a level up too. Yeah, we're at a weird part for perks. I'm not sure. I mean, armor 2 might not be bad, because then I can start upgrading some of this armor further. But then gun nut might not be bad too. But we're like, I don't know, we're not having a lot of trouble handling enemies right now. But we are going to start seeing a lot more. Like, if we go to the glowing sea, like I don't know, we're going to see like harder enemies, but then I can't wear the armor anyway because we're going to be wearing the radiation suit. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to, even though I just said all that stuff, I'm going to do 1 rank of gunslinger. And then I'm also going to change this gun over to a pistol. And that's going to be better because it'll do the same damage for the most part.
She's working through the loss in her own way.
Ooh, I got to put that gun away too. I don't need that anymore. But changing this to a pistol will be better because we can take more shots when we're in VATS mode, which is like when it slows down time.
I need to be alone right now.
Here we go. So, standard grip.
I hope you find your son.
Alright, so now that's a pistol.
I know I'm not the only person here who's lost someone. I miss him so much.
Cool. Alright, so... I think I'm going to fast travel to... Yeah, the rationing site, and then we'll make our way diagonally down here. Or... No, you know what? We'll do Forest Grove Marsh, and then we'll make our way down south. No, you know what? I think I know a place that you can get a guaranteed radiation suit, so let's go check that out. there's like a little mini bunker up here that I know I've run through a bunch of times in other games, and I'm pretty sure, and I think the loot for the most part is, oh cool. I think the loot, there's like a level of randomness to it. But even though it's random, I think there are certain pieces of loot that are guaranteed. And I feel like radiation suits are one of those things in this location, at least. Nice. 3 grenades is pretty good. I don't remember what kind of enemies you fight here. I don't know who. Wow.
I'm through.
Sometimes you can change the turrets so that they shoot everyone and not just you. So I was kind of hoping that that was what I was going to find just then when I activated that terminal, but that's not what happened. So at least it's better to just turn them off. And the controls for that one might have only been that single turret too. It might not have controlled all the turrets in the entire base. Yeah, we still don't have like a bunch of bullets for this gun. I could see there was a bunch of like gas fumes in the air there, so I wanted to shoot that to make sure that the case nobody else, I didn't want anyone else to shoot me. What is this? I have never seen this before. Sad. Yeah, this is really weird. It's like a little secret basketball court. I wonder if this is like the back way up.
Appears to be nothing. Perhaps my sensors need calibration.
God. Wow. Of all the things you don't expect to see down in a hole.
Overactive sensors. Nothing more.
Man, maybe that's the reason that you always carry a nuke launcher on yourself. Yeah, let's do this. Oh no. Man, all I have is... Man, that bottle cap mine only did half of his damage.
Hello? Gone.
It'd be sweet if I could get them to fight each other. I hope he doesn't, Yeah, I didn't want him to use up the, that landmine that I threw down. I didn't want those synths to jump on it. That would have been a huge waste. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen them wear these outfits before. Usually they're all nude. Synth component. I don't know where I threw the thing. Okay, it's there. This is such a cheesy way to fight him, but it's like the only way. It's like all that for nothing, you know. Ooh, okay. Well, I mean, just a nuke launcher. It would have been nice if I could have snuck up here and snatched it before he appeared.
That's it.
I'll take it for now. It's gonna make me heavy, but I can just throw it if I don't need it. Oh, that's cool. Oh, you can just pick up the caps after? That's so funny. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Well, you know what? One thing I can do is I can break those down. Oh, I can break all of it down. Yeah, there you go.
Got it.
Yeah, I wonder if I should be using
Nice.
Oh, is this the mayor?
Hi, sweetheart.
The old bathtub and the
It had to end this way.
toaster trick.
I tried to build a place where our children could live comfortably. You know, I'm a family man, and know our children come first. I'd do anything for them.
Oh wow. Regenerate one health. That's yeah.
Taxpayers' money. The mob has brought my body to the people, and it's only a matter of time before they reach the lower level. Maybe they will leave you as a last resort to protect. I left the key to the safe with one of the attendants. I forget his name. Well, anyway.
Lock tight.
Goodbye, my darling. I love you and the children so much.
It's really odd how the audio went over itself just then. Lightweight painted metal chess piece. Alright, so it does less protection for lasers. Alright, I'll keep what I have on for now. So that chest right there had a master lock on it, but I think he was saying that he left the key with somebody else, so if we can find the body, maybe we can find the key and get whatever's in there.
Hostile sensor reading detected. I was in error. No enemy detected.
What we need is like a storage room. Oh, there we go. The chances of there being a radiation suit inside that chest is like 0. But that would be pretty sick if there was one in there.
Sweet.
Cool. Alright, let's go back and check that out. Yeah, it was down here. Hey, not a bad little vault though if you had to get stuck in here. Nope. Alright, so shadowed lightweight. That might be a good... Man, I don't want either of those two things. Could be good to break down though. Yeah, the shadowed lightweight metal right leg is better in almost every way. It's a little bit heavier than what I have on. Yeah, I really had high hopes that we were going to find a radiation suit inside that room. It's funny, that little like tunnel that we found, it brought us like to the end of the maze, and now we're walking back through the maze to get back to the beginning of it. Ooh. Well, that sucked.
Security's too good.
Yeah, it's gonna be too good.
Yes.
Here my target has disappeared.
Oh, too bad. Can we get in there?
I am no longer detecting
No, I think...
enemy presence.
Yeah, that's the... we need to open up this in order to get inside there. But the thing we're looking for is not even in there anyway, so... We're really refilling our... Man, that's too bad. I really would have sworn. I really would have sworn there'd be a radiation suit in here. It's funny, you like go through the whole thing, and like you think you're safe on the way out, but more enemies spawn in as you leave.
An enemy that utilizes stealth. How interesting. Hello. Goodbye.
Combat initiated.
Oh, good lord. Cool. It wasn't too bad. Yeah, that's great. We got a lot more bullets for our laser rifle that we're using. That's pretty cool. All right, I think I'm gonna call it there. Kind of a weird episode. We did a little bit of story, and we made an attempt to get a radiation suit that'll help us on our way to our final destination, which is the glowing sea. It's an area kind of to the southwest of Boston that got hit with the nukes directly, so it's it's still really radioactive. That's our weird word to say. It's still really radioactive even after a couple hundred years, so we really need to find some protection for that. Yeah, so I'm gonna call it there for episode 10. Thank you to anybody who's watching these. It means a lot, and it's just fun seeing like the views each week. So I think, yeah, I'll end it there, and we'll pick it up here next week. Thanks again.